In Arizona real estate, timing is everything. From the moment a purchase contract is accepted, the clock starts ticking on a series of interrelated deadlines. Real estate professionals play a vital role in keeping the transaction on schedule and preventing costly delays that can derail the deal. Overview of timeframes in a real estate transaction. Understanding how timeframes work is foundational to contract management. Contract acceptance. Date. Day 0. The contract acceptance date is the date when the last party signs and communicates acceptance. This date triggers most contractual timelines, such as delivery of disclosures, inspection periods, loan contingency, and appraisal deadlines. Important note, most timelines in the AAR residential resale purchase contract are measured in calendar days, not business days, unless otherwise stated. Common escrow durations: 30 days, standard for conventional loans; 45 days, FHA, VA, or rural properties; 60+ days, complex financing, probate, or new construction AAR purchase contract. Section 2, Close of Escrow, defines the scheduled closing date and specifies who selects the title, escrow company. Typical stages and timelines: loan application and pre-approval, before offer. Buyers should be pre-approved before submitting offers. Most lenders can issue pre-approval within 1 to 3 business days if documentation is submitted upfront. Loan processing and underwriting, days 1 to 21. Processing, verifying income, assets, employment, 5 to 10 days. Underwriting, file review for risk and compliance, 7 to 10 days. Loan status updates, LSUs, are required per contract, usually delivered every 10 days, and include updates on approval status and conditions. Appraisal process, ordered 1 to 3 days after contract acceptance. Typically completed in 5 to 10 business days, depending on property location and appraiser availability. Potential delay. Rural areas or unique properties can result in extended appraisal timelines. Final loan approval and closing disclosure, CD. After appraisal and condition review, final approval is issued. Lender must deliver the closing disclosure at least 3 business days before closing per triad rules. Escrow and title work. Title search, HOA disclosures, and lien.loan payoffs run concurrently with the loan process. Escrow ensures that all terms of the agreement are fulfilled prior to closing. Closing and funding. Once the CD waiting period is complete, the file proceeds to closing. In Arizona, O documents signed 1 to 2 days before closing O funding and recording typically occur same day or next business day. Reminder, Arizona is a dry funding state, meaning the deal is not considered closed until the deed is recorded. Impact of delays. Delays can ripple through the transaction and create stress for buyers, sellers, agents, and lenders. Common causes of delay: appraisal scheduling or value disputes. Title issues, e.g., liens, probate, marital disputes. Late delivery of HOA documents. Incomplete buyer documentation. Underwriting backlogs or last-minute lender conditions. Consequences of delays: breach of contract if timelines are not met. Loss of rate lock, requiring buyer to pay more or requalify. Extension addendums may be needed to avoid cancellation. Logistical issues with movers, lease end dates, or school enrollment. Best practice: use contingency planning and document any changes with an addendum or notice of extension. Arizona-specific laws and contract references. Commissioner's Standards Rule. Summary AAC, R4 28-11-001B, requires licensees to deal fairly and honestly, includes managing timelines, following up on deadlines, and notifying clients of delays. AAR Residential Resale Purchase Contract Section Summary. Section 2, Close of Escrow, sets the closing date and title selection, including default closing procedures. Section 6, Loan Contingency and LSU Details, timeframes for loan application, status updates, and financing deadlines. Section 8. Seller warranties, property condition. Describes seller delivery timeframes for SPDS, insurance claims history, and maintaining the home during escrow. Best practices for managing timelines. Use a transaction timeline. Checklist, track key deadlines. Inspection period. Appraisal order date. Loan approval and CD delivery. Final walkthrough. Signing and funding. Proactively communicate. Share calendar dates with all parties up front. Provide buyers and sellers with updates weekly. Confirm when key milestones are complete, e.g., appraisal in, loan approved, CD issued. Encourage pre-underwriting. Buyers can opt for TBD approval before finding a home. This strengthens offers and reduces financing delays. Prepare for the unexpected. If a delay is anticipated, draft an addendum or cure notice early. Avoid last-minute extensions unless unavoidable real-world tip. Always confirm that HOAs, title companies, and lenders are aware of the closing timeline, especially before holidays or month-end. Timelines are critical to compliance and client confidence. In Arizona real estate, time is not just money, it's legal compliance. Every deadline carries contractual weight, and real estate professionals must be equipped to track, communicate, and adapt to meet them. Key statutes and standards. Recap: Law Standard Application, AAC, R4 28-1101B. Licensees must act fairly. Tracking and managing timeframes is part of this obligation. AAR Purchase Contract, Section 2, defines escrow and closing timelines. AAR Section 6, Buyer Loan Contingency and Required LSU Deadlines. AAR Section 8, Seller Responsibilities Affecting Timelines.